I would get rid of it.
Hell yeah.
Let's see. Just need to figure out what episode this is.
16?
No.
Pretty sure it's 17.
I think it's 17.
It is 17.
17. Okay. Welcome to episode 17 of the Drunken Arcanauts Origins campaign. This is a D&D 5th edition podcast. I'm Clancy. I'm the DM. We're going to go around, let everybody introduce themselves, and we're going to do a quick recap for everybody so that the players and people listening know what's going on and can take actions accordingly. But before we get into that, I want to shout out to our patrons, Mitch D, LL Cole J, Ethan S, Jess S, and Skate P. Really appreciate the support. Love hearing from you guys when you leave us a message or anything. It's awesome. For those of you who are not patrons or have not been listening, if you're starting here, go back. Although, if ever there was a weird place to start, this is not the worst of the weird places to start. This is going to be a very interesting spot. But you should really go back and listen to all of the Origins campaign at least. So, with that, we'll go around starting with Risky.
I'm Risky. I'm playing Brotisserie, who is Aarakocra barbarian, and super weak now because he's addicted to steroids.
I am Relevant. I'm playing Liza, a human bard, and Clancy has not told me if she's still gassy or not.
Her gassiness, we'll say, was cured by leveling.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
My name is Mark. I play Seth, a Tabaxi Ranger who doesn't like. Turns out Ranger wasn't the best class for Seth to be, but oh well, that's fine.
Ranger's
Why
not
is
the best
that?
class for anybody to be.
Yeah,
Let's be
that's true.
honest.
Fair.
I'm Jay. I play Erdry, half dark elf rogue, spell thief, and yeah.
Okay, so where we last left off, the party had narrowly, shockingly defeated the demon Segavax. Also, after accidentally summoning him, they beat him, which is, again, by itself fairly shocking, and managed to not die, and opened the great treasure that Segavax had supposedly stolen from the Seraphim. On opening the treasure, one by one, they tried to grasp a crystal that looks very similar to a crystal that they had experienced earlier in the journey, the crystal that reacted violently with most matter that it came in contact with. So they all thought they should grab it. Upon grabbing it, they each were sucked into another place. And as they find themselves now, they have all awoke to beautiful rolling green hills, round doors with doorknobs in the middle, and a somewhat tall, gray-robed, long-bearded figure knocking at a door, seeming somewhat irritated. And he turns and started to walk towards the party, who is feeling refreshed after their little portal jaunt and have leveled at this point. So you guys are all back at full health. You are all getting your spell slots back. Rotisserie is still under the effect of the potions he drank. So he's suffering a -8 to strength currently, which is rough. But the rest of you feel fine. So, what are you doing?
You said the guy's approaching us?
Yeah, he's walking towards you guys, and he seems puzzled by your appearances, to say the least.
Did my spell book come with me?
You find it sitting on the ground a few feet ahead of you.
Okay, I just quickly grab it.
Okay.
I'm going to look around for You
You don't see Dormarcus.
All right, well, I'm gonna start freaking out. Liza, what'd you do with Dormarcus?
What the fuck are you talking about? I fell in this stupid box first.
Fucking ditched him again.
Classic. Classic.
Oh
Sounds
my
like her.
god, I did not.
As you guys are sort of debating, the figure comes closer and looks at you, pulls a pipe out of his pocket, takes a large puff, and says, you're an odd-looking bunch. What are you doing here?
Speak for yourself, old man.
Well, I just speak for myself basically all the time.
Do you know where we are?
Well, you're currently in the Shire.
The
I
fuck
find
does that
it
mean?
quite odd that you wouldn't know where you are, but I suppose many of us find ourselves in places unexpected from time to time.
Yeah. Do you know much about like dimensional jumping crystals?
He seems bewildered by the almost every word you used,
Okay.
except for crystal, and he goes, I don't know about any of that language, but the term crystal comes to mind. I'm quite familiar with many types of crystal.
Are they women named Crystal?
No.
Okay.
Are
Is that
they
gonna be
men
confusing?
named Crystal?
Yeah, no. No.
Do you know anyone that would know anything about magical crystals, enchanted crystals?
Well, now that you mention it, I know where a magical crystal is. In fact, that's quite relevant to why I'm here. How did you say you got here again?
A dimensional crystal with superpowers.
And then we fell into a magic chest. And it's a whole thing. We were
Yes.
fighting a demon.
Narrows his eyes, and he says, "A demon. Fire and shadow. Well, how determined are you to get this crystal that you seek?
I mean, we got pretty short attention span, so probably as determined as we've ever been to do anything.
I mean, I'm not like really attached to anything except for
Dormarcus.
Dormarcus. Liza.
I didn't leave him.
Not this time.
I thought you were on my side, Seth.
Oh yeah. Well, that cake wasn't like you got gas from it, so it seemed like
Yeah,
a waste
well-
of time. Turns out.
The the man sort of tilts his head and takes another puff or two from his pipe, and then says, "Well, if you would meet me in 3 days' time at the Prancing Pony Inn, I would love to make an offer to you. I could help you find your crystal, and you could help me liberate that crystal."
That's a possibility.
Okay.
What's your name,
I don't
friend?
even know where Prancing Pony is.
Yeah, what's
Right.
a prancing pony?
Why 3 days? Why not just now?
Well, it takes a while to get there, and I have some other business to attend to in the meantime.
So we can kind of just like do what we want until then? How do we
Yes.
get there?
He seems puzzled. Do you not know how to get? Don't worry about it. And ruffles through his pockets and pulls out a map of the area. It shows to the west the town of Bree on the map. It's not
Like
a
the cheese?
huge map. If you were to look at it, it basically has in the far left center an area known as Hobbiton, part of the Shire. And as you go west, there's Bree, and it ends at a location of, wow, that's not behaving right. Trying to get this map to work. At a location known as Rivendell, or at least marked as Rivendell. But Bree is not even halfway across the map.
So does this place have a lot of cheese?
And he says, yes, there's quite a bit of cheese here.
Let's go there.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Okay, see you in 3 days, I guess.
And he says, good day. And he
Oh, what's your name?
turns around and he says, I'm called a great many things. Some call me Stormcrow, others Mithrandir. But around here, I'm most commonly known as Gandalf. Gandalf the
Yeah.
Grey.
Yeah, we get it. You're well traveled. What would you like us to call you?
Something less embarrassing to say.
Do they call you the Gray just because you have gray robes?
Or is it because you have gray hair?
Is that the only thing you wear?
Do you ever wash it?
Yes, you can call me what you like.
Okay,
And,
Phil.
Proceeds back to the door he was knocking on, and then begins carving rune onto the door.
Is that your house?
No.
Why are you vandalizing that person's door?
As he turns away, the mark disappears, and he says, I'm not sure what you're talking about.
That's rude.
He
Did you just curse that door?
I did nothing of the sort.
All right, Randolph the Gray. It's been great. I think we're gonna go. We'll meet you in a couple days.
Bye, Randolph.
He walks on his way down the road. What are you guys doing?
So, who was the last one to fall into the chest?
I think the book was. So really, the book's responsible.
So the book left Dormarcus.
No.
Yeah. Or
But-
you did. One of the two. It was none of us.
It's a
No,
fair
he's all
point. I think.
defenseless with his little baby arm stuck there. How's he gonna climb down that cliff? Liza?
Brotisserie. I didn't fucking leave him this time.
Whatever. Let's go get some cheese.
You're such a dick. You guys are
So-
all dicks.
Is there stuff to do here first, or we're gonna...
So there is a little market that you can see, but you don't see anybody around. You do see a lot of eyes in windows looking at you, but there's not a single soul out on the road.
I'm gonna go up to one of the windows and look back, see if I can see inside.
You see the face disappear, and inside you see a fairly well-kept looking house, but you don't see any people directly, except for roll me perception really quick.
Oh yeah. 24.
You see a small pair of eyes peeking around a corner. It looks like a halfling of some sort is looking at you. Definitely hiding, though. They don't want to be seen by you, apparently.
Hey, friend. Hey. What? Oh, there. What are you doing?
Why are you creeping in people's windows?
I don't know. Something to do. We have 3 days.
Fucking
What
What are we gonna
peeping
do for
Tom.
3 days?
Peeping Tom.
Gotta find out who's here. Like, where the hell
Sure,
even
bro.
are we?
We're in the Shire. Whatever the fuck that is.
inside of a chest.
I don't know what that means.
What country is this?
Hmm.
Does it say on the map?
Looking at the map, it says that roughly it looks like it's marked this region as the southern part of Arnor, or possibly the northern of Iridor.
Is this a different language? Like I don't know these places.
Are you sure you can read? Maybe somebody else will look.
I'm pretty
Erdry?
sure I can read.
Are you sure?
I don't fucking know.
How
I
would
think
you
his
not
intelligence is
know?
higher than his strength, so
It is.
Right now.
he's probably a wizard based on that.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, map quest guy, where are we supposed to go?
There's quests on the map,
I don't know, probably. You have the map.
but I don't know this language.
Jesus Christ, let me see it.
So you look at the map and you know you're supposed to be going to Bree. It appears that there are essentially two roads that sort of lead across this region. The big one is the East Road, is what it's called. And then there's one that if you were to go west for a little ways, you could take the Greenway, and that one goes south. At Bree, there's another road that connects down with the Greenway as well. So at Bree is the big crossroads between the road that goes east and west and the road that goes north and south. Where you're at right now appears, based on where your old bearded friend was pointing, Randolph, it looks like you are in Hobbiton, and that you would need to cross through the old forest in Buckland before you could get to Bree.
Yeah. Let's just, you guys just want to go the way that the gray guy pointed? I mean, just go to Bree or,
Yeah.
Everybody here's scared of us, I guess.
well,
Yeah, because you're peeping in their windows
we
like a
did
creep.
just kind of, well, there's that, and then we did just kind of pop out of nowhere onto the ground. That's probably pretty fucking wild. So
Well, that wasn't our fault.
it was,
It was
someone's
one of our
fault.
faults. The first person to go through, maybe.
Excuse me? You didn't have to come after me.
That's
Well,
true.
unlike you, we go after and save our friends.
Yeah, no person left behind.
Okay.
Okay.
Except for
I
Dormarcus.
used all my damn spell slots healing your stupid asses.
You didn't heal me once. Let's go.
So you guys make your way down the road. It seems to be pretty peaceful and calm here, and you're making fairly good time. Are you guys like marching or running?
I don't wanna
just
run.
walking.
Just walking?
Yeah, I don't want to run.
I assume I'm getting tired because all my stuff seems super heavy.
Yeah, you're easily the most exhausted you've ever been. You are painfully unable to do anything. And as you go along, you soon leave the rolling hills behind and enter the old forest. Going through the old forest, you do eventually seem to get nightfall. It comes faster here than where you're from. As far as you can tell, the sun seems to be moving quicker. But are you resting at night, or are you going to walk through the night?
I'm gonna rest. I'm tired.
Okay.
Well, you're always tired, Rotisserie.
Yeah, because
Good thing-
I was fighting people.
Good thing you gave us 3 days to get there. We're going to need them all.
Well, do you have something better to do?
Peeping.
No. Just hush.
Okay,
I'm gonna
fine.
go lay down.
I'll go tuck him in.
Go away from me.
You know,
Go
You're-
get Dormarcus.
you're a real dick.
Yeah. At least I stick with my friends.
Oh, fuck off.
So who all is staying awake? Who all's keeping watch?
I'm not tired. I'm gonna stay awake.
I'm gonna stay awake too.
Okay.
No cakes this time.
Seth and Erdry stay awake for whatever reason.
The whole night.
I want you guys each to roll me a D20 perception.
26.
18.
With a 26, you hear a not necessarily quiet, but maybe somewhat distant grumbling. You can make out like, "Oi, give it here," and "Now it's mine." And there's some arguing, probably a few hundred yards away in the thick of the forest.
Erdry, there's people over there. Somebody's over there. I know last time everyone yelled at me for abandoning camp to
Right.
get
Yeah.
supplies, so we go check it out. What if they're malicious?
If you want to go check it out, go for it, bud.
I want to go check it out.
By yourself?
Yeah, I want to be stealthy about it.
Roll me
Yeah.
stealth.
Not leaving.
20, not nat.
Okay. So you sneak up on the camp, and as you get close, you see three huge figures, probably 20 to 30 feet tall, each one hideous and gray, misshapen faces. These look like some sort of giant trolls. They're around a campfire, and they appear to be roasting a lamb of some sort. And they're fighting over the bits of it. As you get close, though, two of them spin around and look your direction. And one of them says, "Is that a kitty?" "Yeah, go grab that kitty. We can put it in the stew." And they start to chase you.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to run.
Okay, are you gonna dash? What are you doing?
I'm going to dash.
You get some kitty cat stuff for speed, right?
Yeah.
What did Tabaxis get?
He's my feline agility. I mean, it lets me double my speed on a turn, but that's more like in combat.
But we'll go ahead and assume that it would apply. So roll me athletics with advantage.
Athletics 26 with advantage.
Okay. Where are you running?
I don't want to run right back to the camp, but like sort of that direction.
So in the general direction of the camp.
Yeah, of our camp.
Are you, so assuming the camp is due north of you, are you going northwest or northeast, or are you more like going west and you just are trying to keep in mind where the camp is in relation to yourself?
I probably like kind of circle around toward the northwest.
Okay.
So
You
if
can
I need
hear them
help-
crashing behind you. They're not catching you, but the three of them are, just scurrying through the brush, and they're yelling and shouting. Erdry, roll me another perception check.
12.
Nope.
God damn it.
So Seth, you're fleeing. Are you doing anything else, or are you just trying to outrun them?
I think I'm just gonna try to outrun him for now. I don't want to waste a spell slot on something that might not work.
Okay, another athletics check, again with advantage.
$24. Good thing I have
You
advantage.
leave two of them behind before one of them slams into you with his hand, grasping at you. He rolled a nat 20.
Damn it.
But as he gets a hold of you, he just grapples you. You can oppose the grapple if you want to try and break out.
Yeah, I want to break out.
Okay.
Leave me alone.
Got to beat a 26.
Oh. Well, that's not going to happen.
Okay.
21. Close.
As you're struggling to get out, he is going to just, because he's got you by the lower half, he's just going to beat you against the ground like a fish real quick, trying to knock you out cold.
That's not good.
And you're going to take 20 damage.
Ooh.
Damn.
He rolled max.
Yikes.
Well, no, he rolled 3 less than max, but pretty close to max. And with the 20 damage, I need you to make a con save. Just got to beat a 16.
15.
Oh no, you are out cold.
Damn it.
Erdry, another perception check, sir.
23.
All right. You listen in the darkness and you hear, and then, oh, I got him. Yeah, he bit me finger. Well, we're gonna bite him harder. Yeah, I suppose that's true. And these voices are not that far away now. They're probably only 100 yards off in the brush, and you can hear them moving, but you no longer hear any cat sounds.
Okay. Rotisserie, Liza, wake up quickly. And I start just ruffling them awake.
God damn it.
Seth went on one of his classic adventures in the middle of the night, and I'm pretty sure someone captured him, so we need to go check it out.
Why'd you let him?
He's a free spirit, man. Don't put this on me.
We don't need cake.
He said he heard someone arguing.
In the middle of the night?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck his problem is. He's always leaving, but let's go. Let's at least see what's happening.
Okay. Did I get my strength back?
No, not yet.
God damn it.
You got another long rest to go.
Well, did I get any of it?
No.
Okay. Damn it.
Yeah, no. I won't give away all of how it works, but suffice to say it, you don't have it back yet. So, you guys are what? You're just heading straight towards the voices? You being stealthy? What's your plan?
I'm being stealthy.
I'm
Heading that
grumbling
direction.
and
I'm
just
gonna sneak.
dragging my axe behind me in the...
Are you not being stealthy then, Rotisserie?
No.
Okay. Are you guys distancing yourself from Rotisserie?
I am, because I think he's a dick.
I'm gonna be like 15 feet to the right of him, so I
Okay.
can hide in the shadows.
So, Liza, Erdry, I want you guys to roll stealth.
23.
23 as well.
Oh, okay. You guys are both fairly stealthy. However, well, Seth rolled better on stealth, but they rolled way better on detection against Seth. They rolled a nat 1, a 2, and a 2.
Come on.
So, you guys approach. You're stealthy. You're really stealthy. Even Rotisserie, with his loud grumbling and axe dragging, is not enough to make them aware of his presence. And as the three of you sort of come around the camp, you see that one of these huge gray trolls has rammed Seth into the ripped open belly of a sheep. the sheep has been sewn shut with just Seth's head sticking out of it, and is tied by its legs over a fire, and they're now grinding up the hooves of the sheep onto the sheep as a sort of seasoning. And they're clapping, and you hear the term, what do they call it? Sheep fried cat sausage is what they're planning to eat. And they're real excited about it. As the wool is starting to catch fire, you know that it's going to get pretty hot in there for Seth in just a short order. There are 3 of these guys. What are you doing?
I'm just gonna be loud. Like, oh, he ditched again for cooking stuff.
The 3 turn towards you.
Oi, is that a turkey? Yeah, we can have roast turkey.
Oh,
Get
fuck
that
off.
turkey.
And one of them comes sort of clumsily lumbering over at you.
I'm gonna use my whip and smack him in the face.
Roll initiative. Let's see here. We've got a 22, a 10, and a 16. What'd you get?
18.
18. Okay. Roll 1. Roll 2. Roll 3. And rotisserie. Just need to set up the initiative. Oop. That's not how you do it. Okay. First is going to be Troll 1, the one who is coming at you. He is going to attempt to grab you, much like they did Seth. So let's say, well, he'll just make a grapple attempt against you. Ooh, he rolled pretty bad. It's only a 14.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Even with your strength reduced, the troll, as it goes to clench its hand around you, you just sort of deftly pop its hand off. It's trying to close its fist, but it can't. You're just strong enough to hold its hand open, one wing on each side. And it's not going to be able to do it. It's sitting there, and you hear him exclaim, like,
All right, this turkey's a bit stronger than I thought it would be. Boys, best get over here. We need to break its wings before it flies away.
and the other 2 start to lumber over. It is now your turn, Rotisserie.
I would like to whip him in the face.
Okay. Roll an attack.
God. That is a whole 10.
To hit?
Yes.
That is not going to hit.
All right. Well, I would like to attack again.
Oh, good.
That's a whole 10.
That's not going to hit. You whip, and actually both times you connect with the whip, it just sort of harmlessly bounces off their skin.
Back, fatty. Back.
Yeah, it's going,
I don't know what kind of bird this is, guys, but it's got a really messed up, finger.
Urgery, Liza, what are you doing? You're not in the initiative order at the moment.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself and go over to the fire where Seth is.
Okay. What are you doing at the fire?
Can I is there dirt or something around?
Yeah, there's dirt all over the ground. There's
Can I-
also troll shit on the ground. There's the guts of sheep and stuff.
Well, I want to put the fire out.
Yeah, you want to kick some dirt onto the fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to do it stealthily?
Well, yeah.
Roll me stealth with disadvantage. 16, a 15, and a 13. Weird. What'd you get?
22.
22. That's enough. You're putting the fire out. The 3 trolls are all intent on getting their turkey. And in fact, they're sort of shoving each other out of the way. At the same time, Erdry, what are you doing?
I am going to. She's pretty much taking care of Seth. So, how far away is the closest troll to me?
If you went 15 feet right, I assume you would have gone around the camp. You're probably 25 feet from the one that's in front of Brotisserie directly, and like 15 feet from the closest one to you that is behind that one.
Okay. I am going to run up and use sneak attack / assassinate on
Okay.
the one closest to Brotisserie.
So roll me initiative. You'll get your
Okay.
attack right now, and then wherever you are in initiative as well.
16 for initiative.
Okay. So you're just going to get straight up 2 turns in a row.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay. Roll your attack.
And it is 17 to hit.
17 hits easily.
Right? $24 damage.
Okay. You hit this guy real hard. He spins around and it's like, what the fuck? And the other 2 are like, what are you going on about? And he's like, I just been stabbed by a pointy little dick bag. And he's sort of like swinging at you, but his leg isn't working right. You clearly severed something in his leg. It's not good. Go ahead and make another attack.
Okay, I'm going to hit him with my rapier this time.
Okay.
That is 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sorry, 17 to hit. Okay, it'll hit. Right.
Yep.
Should have rolled a 10.
That is another 9 damage.
9 more damage.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to retreat back 20 feet.
Okay.
disengage.
That'll put you back into the forest as well.
Okay.
So he swats sort of wildly at you as you disengage. Obviously, it doesn't connect. And he's just like,
I don't know what that was, but that was either the biggest bee I have ever seen or some sort of elf shit.
and the other 2 trolls are like, oh, you bitch. They're all laughing at him. It is now his turn, and he is totally unconcerned with the turkey. He is charging into the forest towards you. Unfurling on his back a sort of shoddily created, well, for him it would be basically a dagger, but for any normal thing it'd be a huge great sword. He's swinging it wildly at you. That is a 22 to hit.
I am going to cast shield, bringing my AC to 25.
Ooh, okay. He swings this huge saber at you, and you, boom, create your shield. The saber itself clangs off of it, swinging wildly up again. He tries to bring it down once more, this time with both hands. He's swinging extremely hard. And that is +7, 25.
That
is
beats my AC.
Exactly enough. Which is 27 damage.
God God damn.
as the sword slams into you. Oh no, wait. No. Actually, it's only a 20 to hit. Sorry. His him swinging with both hands is him taking his -5 to hit for +10 damage. So it's only a 20 to hit, which means it does not hit.
Nope, doesn't hit.
Okay. Whew. I was worried for you.
It was
like,
too.
oh fuck. Anyway, the second troll, unconcerned with whatever had happened to his friend, is more intent on the big bird, and is going to be swinging with a tree branch that he's got at the bird, trying to knock it out or turn it into some sort of paste, turkey paste. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And 15 damage.
Just got hit with a fucking tree branch.
Yeah. With his second attack, he's going to try and grab you. That is a 23 on athletics.
On athletics?
Yep.
I got a 23.
You tie him. He's fighting with you. You're locked in a struggle. At the beginning of your turn, you will have the option of using you can use your action to just be free of it, or you can use a bonus action to roll against him for it. And with that, it is the first troll's turn. And he is going to be swinging at you while you're trying to fend off the grapple of the other one. He's swinging not with a tree branch, but just with his big fists. That's a 14 to hit.
No.
And
Can I rage as a reaction?
if you get hit, yeah.
So with the tree branch, would that count?
Yeah, sure. You can be raging.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit with the next one.
Nope.
Okay. He swings and misses both times. He's trying not to hit his friend, it looks like, but he probably isn't smart enough to continue trying to not hit his friend once he gets it all annoyed. Brotisserie, it is your turn. Are you going to challenge it with your bonus action, or are you going to just use your action to break free of the grip?
So if I use my action, that would be take place of the 2 attacks I get for my turn, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Then I will do the bonus action
Okay.
and roll against it.
He didn't roll very well. He only got a 15.
Well, I got a 15. I'm just seeing if I get a bonus to
You might have advantage on strength.
strength checks when I'm raging.
Yeah.
There we go. That's a 23.
All right. You break the grip.
All right. Then I'm going to attack with my great axe.
Which one? The one with the branch or the one with the fists?
The one I just pushed off, so the branch one.
Okay.
And that will be a
10.
14.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, wow. Okay.
These guys are big and they don't really do dodging.
Okay.
They rely on their thick hides, which is not a particularly great AC.
Well, that is 11 damage.
Ooh.
And then 21.
21 definitely hits.
9 plus 4. Oh. 18 damage.
18? Jesus. No wonder I had to nerf your strength. You slash twice with you're using your great axe, right?
Yep.
And just cut into this guy. It's pretty close to the same amount of damage that Erdry inflicted as well. It's devastating, honestly. Big cuts, deep into the like hunks of meat on their sides. It's not dead. It's probably not even bloodied, but it's definitely pissed off. Liza, what are you doing while this is all going down?
Can I try and like stealthily take the sheep from like above the fire and cut it open and let Seth out?
You can try and cut it open. It would be very hard to take it off of there without just cutting the thing open.
Oh yeah.
These guys are way
that's
taller
fine.
than you, so. You want to try and cut it open?
Yeah.
Cry and cut it open.
I'm gonna cry and cut it open.
Roll me just a regular attack with your daggers.
Don't
Can I
cut
use my
Seth.
butcher knife?
Yeah, I'll give you advantage for using the butcher knife.
Oh, I forgot about that.
22.
22. You pretty deftly cut a large line along the sheep's body, and it spills out unceremoniously with Seth. Looks like it was filled with like sheep urine or something, and they were planning to baste him in that. So he's out and he's on the ground. And I want you to make me another con check really quick, Seth.
And I whisper to him, dude, you fucking stink.
That's a nat 1.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
After all that, Seth's gonna die.
You take Jesus. 14 damage as you hit the ground and immediately are just suffocated by the ammonia of all the urine that is around you. You're not awake, you can't pull your head out of it, and you're slowly fading as you're not getting oxygen. The gas is just on the ground around your head. But Liza's there, and she leans down and whispers that you stink. Erdry, it's your turn. You have a big old troll boy right in front of you, swinging his shitty makeshift great sword.
Yep, I'm gonna swing back. I'm gonna hit him with my rapier, stab him, slash him.
Okay,
That is 16 to hit.
that'll hit.
That is 8 damage.
Okay,
And then I am going to use disengage. I'm going to run left, circling the camp. Oh, the opposite direction of rotisserie, I should say, and those trolls.
okay.
In the woods, but I'm going to use Mask of Wild this time to try to hide from him.
What's Mask of Wild do?
You can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, mist, blah, 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 and other natural phenomena.
So your problem is that would still require, because you're a rogue, you can do it as a bonus action instead of an action.
Okay.
So you're using your bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Or you can just not disengage and then try and hide, but you'll take an attack of opportunity.
I'm going to use disengage
Oh, okay.
and run.
Fine.
Yeah.
You have the opportunity to get attacked.
Come
Yeah.
on. Okay. You disengage and you flee. He's keeping his eyes on you, but you know, you're out of his range. He's going to have to spend all of his movement getting to you again.
Yeah.
However, the direction you're moving has squarely put Liza and Seth back in his sights. Liza, roll initiative for me. You've joined the order.
Am I still invisible?
No, not after you made the attack and opened up the sheep.
Oh. Damn it. 25.
25. Okay. you're going to be at the top of the order. Liza, 25. And with that, it's troll number 3's turn. And he's going to make a decision really quick. 1, he attacks Erdry. 2, he attacks Liza. 3, he attacks Seth. And 4, he goes to defend the sheep that they were trying to cook. Well, that didn't work. That is a 2. Liza.
Damn it.
As he charges across the middle of the campsite, he goes, "Oi! We got a thief stealing our food!" And the trolls all turn. However, rotisserie, that's going to give you an attack of opportunity against both of them.
Oh, okay.
So roll 1 attack each, or 1 attack for each.
Ooh, that's a whole 4. Well, 9. Or a whole 7.
Oh, God.
You swing wildly as they ignore you completely. You are just a turkey after all. And they're like, "Oi, what's that? Ah, get it!" And they're all focused on Liza now. The one is going to make an attack against you, Liza.
No.
That is a 17 to hit.
No.
Whiffs. He's going to swing again. Just like with Erdry, both arms over his head, he's going to swing as hard as he can, sacrificing some accuracy for what is likely to be extra damage. That is 20 to hit. And 26 damage.
Are you fucking kidding me? I swear to God, if I die
Brings
because
his
of a
great sword
troll-
down, slamming it into you, trying to knock you to the ground. I need you to make a con save for me really quick.
$21.
Okay, you keep your feet. He was clearly trying to knock you prone, but you managed to hold on. You've got to protect Seth.
How
Seth.
much damage?
It was 26 damage total.
Okay.
Fuck.
Seth, I'm going to need you to roll me a con save.
Do better this time, Seth. 21.
21. You snap awake. You can immediately sit up out of the urine cloud, and I need you to roll initiative.
Ugh. 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, that's actually pretty convenient placement, if I'm being honest. Seth with a 16. Troll number 2 is going to spin around and also charge at Liza and Seth. 1 and 2 is Liza, 3 and 4 is Seth. That's a 1. Liza. This is the one that has just empty hands.
I hate this.
Doesn't have a tree branch. He doesn't have a greatsword. But he is going to try and grab you. And I need you to make a dex save against being snagged really quick. Yeah, you only got to beat a 14.
Six, 7 and 8?
It's 15.
15?
15.
Oh, yeah, it is.
You sort of step back really quick. Seth, you see a big gray fist snap over your head and miss the air right in front of Liza as she dodges out of the way. And then another fist tries to just punch you. And that is a 15 to hit.
Whiff.
No.
And he misses. And with that, it is Liza's turn. Liza, there are now 2 trolls that are just determined to get you. And looks like the third one is probably also going to head your way here in a moment.
Well,
We should do a fart smoke bomb.
they'd probably like it. I mean,
Use fog cloud.
I don't have fog cloud.
I mean, you could eat that cake.
I don't. Do we still have the cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, we brought some
Oh.
with us.
I don't know how we still have it. Well, I am going to cast Fireball.
Okay.
At them.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going to try and cast it so you hit all 3?
How far away is the third one?
Third one is like 15 feet away.
I'll just cast it to hit the 2 that are like
Right on top of you.
Yeah.
So are you going to cast it with... I guess here's the thing. If you cast it right on yourself, you're clearly within the range of the spell. Seth is clearly within range of the spell. If you cast it a little ways away from you in an arc that would still hit them, it'll also hit the third one, but Rotisserie will still be in range of the spell. So you got to choose, basically, you can hit all 3 and hit Rotisserie. You can hit 2 and hit you and Seth.
Fuck that rotisserie guy. So yeah, I'm gonna hit all 3.
Okay. They'll roll their dex saves. Rotisserie, roll dex save. We've got a 12, a nat 1,
Ooh.
and 19.
23.
Oh, thank God. My spell DC is 17.
Oh, good. Roll damage there.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
25.
What's that, too?
Yep.
25.
25 damage. First troll takes the full brunt of 25 damage. That is the one that that's the one that has not turned around and headed your way yet, right above Rotisserie. The third troll, the one that has been fighting Urgery, nat 1, so he's going to take double damage from it.
Oh, good.
It hits him hard. The flames sear his skin, blistering immediately, burning his eyes up. He's sort of just totally covered in fire, but he's still standing. And he doesn't seem particularly happy about it, actually.
Well,
The third troll is going to pass the save, which means he still takes 12. So let's see here. Boop. Gotta do this. Well, does he actually? Is he still? No, sorry. That third one is barely dead. That was one more than it needed to be. So as he burns up, the troll sort of lunges at Seth and he says, "But I was gonna eat that kitty," and then he dies. So you've hurt him pretty bad. And now it is troll number 1's turn, and he knows who he needs to kill.
Erdry?
No. He charges at you with his big tree branch. He's pissed. And he tries to bring it down on your head. Both of his attacks are going to be wild swings with a lot of force, but less likely to hit. So we've got a 14.
No.
And an 8.
No.
The branch bangs off the ground twice on either side of you. It's not doing the trick. However, in running away from rotisserie, he does trigger another opportunity attack.
Oh, yay.
To suck.
That's a whole 14.
That is enough.
Woo! That's a whole 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay, you hit. You do solid damage to the guy. Rotisserie, it is now your turn.
I'm going to hit that guy again.
You're going to run up to him.
Yep.
You'll have advantage because he's on the other side of, or Liza's on the other side.
Oh, goody. That is a 23.
23 to hit.
That will be 17 damage. Unless that counts for my great axe since I just damaged him.
Yeah.
Okay, so that 18 damage. Yeah, got a whole extra point there. Okay, that is 24.
That'll hit.
And 15 damage.
15. This guy's not doing very well. He's pretty injured. His branch arm seems to be flagging a little bit. Seth, you are probably mostly unintentionally between the legs of the troll that rotisserie is slashing up.
Punch him in the balls.
And yeah, and all that.
Huh. I think I want to try to hit him with my pike.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be in the balls.
Your stuff is actually a few feet away from you.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to go grab it.
Yeah, they didn't want to cook you with your weapons.
Unless I want to punch him in the balls.
Yeah, you do have the option. There's a pair of mango-sized troll balls within cat scratching reach.
All right, I'm gonna punch him in the balls then.
Yes.
Okay, roll an attack.
16.
That'll hit. Roll damage and double it because it is a critical hit.
What is my dice gonna be for an unarmed?
For an unarmed, actually, I think it's higher because of your tabaxi. So normally it'd be a D4. So in this case, it'll be a D6 plus your dex.
Let's see what we got here. Ooh, so 10 damage then to his balls.
Okay. You deal 10 damage to the balls. So that's your D6 plus dex was 10,
Yeah.
or D6 plus dex was 5.
Oh, so D6 plus dex was 10. So if it's double, it's
So
20 damage.
20. All right. That is enough to rupture his ball sack.
Yes.
Boom! You just hear somewhere in the distance a screaming, "One punch!" And that's
my
all it needed to
God.
be. Boom! They burst, and troll testicles immediately just shower you in their gore. I need you to make a dex save.
You know,
They-
I probably smell real bad.
Oh, they do.
No, Seth probably smells real bad.
Yeah, that's 25.
25. The troll drops to the ground, and you narrowly miss having your head inside a troll's butthole as it collapses on top of you. You roll out of the way. Erdry, you are only 15 feet away from where everybody has managed to congregate around the troll. There's one troll remaining.
Okay.
It's right there, but next to everybody as well.
Would I be able to do sneak attack on him since he just got?
You can, you can hide as a bonus action already.
Right.
So you can definitely do that, and then you'll get sneak attack as long as you can stealth. So I would give you advantage on the stealth check because that guy is really not going to be looking for you. He'll
Okay.
also have some problems on his own. If you want to roll stealth for me really quick.
Sure.
There it is.
Stealth is 22.
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay.
You're going to have your sneak attack bonus. He's not going to see you coming, so you'll have sneak attack. Plus, you're going to have advantage because of the fact that everybody's there anyway.
Yeah. So that is gonna be 19 to hit.
That definitely will hit.
And then it's gonna be another, holy shit, 22 damage.
22. Okay. This one also isn't looking great. This is the one that just has his hands. He watched his one friend get incinerated. His other friend's balls literally exploded. And now he's just got his bare hands and a lot of rage. As you stab him with your rapier out of nowhere, he lets out a "What is going on?" and is pretty pissed. And now it is his turn. And we're going to let the D4 decide who he goes after. 1 Brotisserie, 2 Liza, 3 Erdry, 4 Seth. That's a 3. Erdry, he spins around and is going to try and grapple you. So make a dex save really quick.
You know, my dex save is a 9, right? And I still only managed to get 11.
Oh, no. Okay. He grabs hold of you. Make a athletics contest against him really quick. It's 20.
Well, I got a 21.
Oh! His hand clenches around you and begins to squeeze, and you just stab the hand in a nerve and immediately lets go. And he's just going to try and punch you. That's only 15 to hit.
Misses.
Whiffs. He is angry and enraged and totally impotent. Can't do anything. Liza, your turn.
I'm gonna cut him with the butcher knife.
Okay. Roll an attack. You have advantage. He's definitely overwhelmed with the 4 of you. Well, 3 of you standing around him and Seth on the ground, like rolling, just this danger cat.
27.
27 hits.
Uh, 9 damage.
9 damage. Okay. You deal 9 to him. You're using your butcher knife. He lets out a... Who gave you one of the skinning knives? Give it back, you! He's just sort of angry and irrational, not real bright. Brotisserie, it's your turn again.
I'm gonna swing my axe at him. That's fucking shitty. Oh, okay. That's 14.
14. That hits.
Hooray! That is 16 damage.
16?
Yeah.
Ooh. Let's see here. 16. Not quite enough.
Well, I would like to attack him again.
Okay.
Whew, good thing I have advantage, right?
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Right. Not really.
Yikes.
That's 11. First one wasn't that one, so
Yeah, it's better than that. Yeah. You whiff. Seth,
one
on the
punch.
ground, still don't have your weapons, but there's a new set of troll balls in reach.
I'm gonna try to hit the next troll balls.
Okay, roll an attack.
23.
23
Oh my
hits.
God.
Roll damage.
Oh.
1d6
Only-
plus dex.
Yeah, only 12. That's doubled.
Oh, okay. 12 doubled. However, it was only 2 life away. This time, you remember the exploding testicle was not really what you liked. So you just turned your hand into almost a sheer claw-like chop and just ram it straight through him, severing a number of veins and things you can feel. And as you go through, you curl your hand and then rip back and just rip the whole sack clean off. And it finishes him off. Passing out from the pain, you need to make a dex save.
No. Oh, Dex is pretty good. 24.
Again, you narrowly roll out of the way of a troll's butthole falling right onto your face.
Thank God.
You have deballed 2 trolls, and Bob Barker is somewhere shocked that a cat is now neutering other things. The trolls are down. They are dead. And the party is apparently alive.
You guys.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
guys.
Seth, how
Like-
come every time you leave camp, people almost die?
Okay.
Why
everyone,
the fuck are we
everyone-
cooking when we're supposed to be sleeping?
Everyone, let the record show Erdry told me that I should go check out the sound by myself.
That is not how that
Yeah,
conversation went.
I said, "Oh, I hear a sound over there. It sounds like there could be trouble." And Erdry said, "Go check it out, man." And that's what I did.
You know, I kind of feel like Erdry is a fucking liar.
He probably left Dormarcus behind.
Probably.
Well, with the evidence, it seems like somebody was on watch last time and decided to go in the woods to bake a cake and left us all alone. And then the same person ended up being in the woods again around a fire cooking stuff or
He
getting
was
cooked.
in the fire.
I don't care.
We gotta stay away from the woods. That's what I'm hearing. The woods is bad. That's the common factor.
And
You just
Erdry's
need to
a
be like
fucking
tied up at
liar.
night.
I'll go to sleep next time. I'll have somebody
coming
else
on to
defend.
me?
Somebody else can defend the camp. How about that?
Say what?
Yeah, that's right.
Hmm.
The sleepy bird man.
I'm gonna look at the map real quick. Is there any water source nearby? A lake, creek, anything?
Nearby, there is a somewhat close river.
Hey, Seth, why don't we start making the way to the river? Because you like really, really need a bath. I've never smelt something so I can't even describe it. It was worse than when we were slaves.
Yeah, I mean, there's ball blood and like piss, whatever. So yeah,
you
let's go.
fucking
Let's go to the
stink,
river.
dude.
You're one to talk, Gassy McGee over here.
Will you guys roll me
That passed.
perception checks really quick?
19.
Yeah, right.
14.
Oh, 14.
13.
That's with a 4 on the die.
Erdry?
14 as well.
Okay. Never mind. You guys
Dang
head to the water.
Oh, I'm heading back to camp. I'm just gonna drag my axe all the way back to camp.
Just fussy rotisserie.
Fucking trying to sleep, and all these fucking assholes just keep wandering off. And just,
Okay. The rest of you are going to the water to help Seth wash off.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a party.
So it's only a few miles, and you come across a river. It's a fairly strong river, but it's not particularly wide or deep. Just a solid current in it. You can rinse off really easily. If you're going to scrub, you're going to need to be there for a while. You don't have any soap or anything, so.
I don't know that a rinse is gonna do it, guys. What do you think?
I honestly,
I don't like.
I don't know, man.
I mean, I can just. I don't want to hang out in water, so I'm just gonna
Well,
see what.
nobody's gonna want to hang out with us with you
Good.
smelling like that.
Maybe there'll be fewer trolls that want to come near us.
I don't think
I
there's
doubt
gonna be
it.
trolls at the dancing pony or whatever.
Prancing pony. Yeah, I'm just gonna rinse. I'm not gonna try to scrub. I don't want to be in the water.
Roll me a D20 rinse check. You can give me a skill if you can explain how it would apply.
I don't know. I'll just do it. Straight D20. I got
Okay.
10.
10. Yeah. You get the actual chunks of ball tissue off of you, and your fur is no longer like a neon sheep piss yellow. It's now more of like a marigold. But the smell isn't super offensive unless somebody is downwind.
We're good. We're good, guys. Let's go back. All set.
Okay.
On the way back, I'm just gonna be looking for like any sort of flower or something that I can just give to him so he can rub it on himself, like a perfume type situation.
Roll survival.
Oh no.
It'll make him smell worse.
You're gonna make him rub something poisonous on him.
Survival is 13.
13. You see some sort of flowery looking, probably some sort of weed. You grab it. It has a not necessarily spearmint smell, but it's got a almost acidic smell to it. It would probably neutralize some of the offense of smells coming off of him. And there's quite a bit of them in this little spot by a tree.
Hey,
You want to grab them all.
Seth, why don't you just come like roll around in this shit for a minute?
Why'd you roll
something.
around in it? What if it's poison?
Because I don't smell like ball sack.
You're about to. I'm gonna go try to. Maybe roll around in some damn weeds.
Okay, well, why don't you just come pick it and then like make sure it's not poisonous or whatever.
Okay, I'll go pick the weeds and make sure they're not poisonous.
They don't look to be particularly poisonous, but looking at things is not necessarily the best way to identify if they're poisonous.
Oh, I actually have advantage on like nature checks.
Too
I
bad you're
know.
3 miles away.
I'm so excited that you're back in camp, just like, fuck all this nature shit.
Can I roll survival to see if they poison me? I really don't wanna just rub
roll me
strange stuff.
survival really quick.
Well, that's 9. So
9. You rub it into your fur, and I mean, you do have to admit the smell there is no longer anything like ball sack or piss. It smells a little bit more like, what would be the best thing to describe it as? It smells a little more like fresh clipped grass. It's not a
Those-
bad smell.
is this good enough for you, Erdry? Jesus.
Yeah, that's much better.
Are you gonna cover yourself in it,
More
or
of
just that
it?
little? Because you just did a little test patch, is all you did, just to see if it.
If he's
Poisoned
good with
you.
it, I'm not gonna cover myself in it.
Okay, you did your little test patch on your arm, So now you can sniff your wrist if you want to.
Yeah.
But the rest of you still smells.
Okay, I walk back toward the camp.
Okay. You guys head back to camp. You get there. Brotisserie is already out. He's sleeping heavily, letting out bird snores, whistling out the side of the hole in his fucking mouth, face, beak, shit. It's awful and hideous. And you're all used to that sound. So you can fall asleep fairly quickly, those of you who want to. Is somebody going to stay watch again?
I'm not staying watch. Assholes complain every time I do.
Yeah, I'm not either. Everyone blames me for everything. So
I wonder why.
If we leave Erdry by himself, he's gonna summon Cavidius.
I might do something while you guys are asleep,
I
but I don't
mean,
plan on summoning
you can't
anyone.
be
Now that I
trusted.
think about it, literally any time any one of you has been on watch, you have totally abused that privilege.
I'm going to bed. Fuck you guys.
Same.
Erdry?
I'll stay up.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Erdry stays awake, and the rest of the night goes mostly without incident. Erdry, is there anything you're planning to do?
I just want to take out of my pack, and I want to do some Arcana checks on some items.
Okay.
I want to do an Arcana check on the familiar amulet I stole.
Okay.
I want to do that one first. That is a 7.
7. The amulet is magic.
Yeah. All right. And then I've got a deck of cards that says "Do not open," and
Yeah.
it's nailed shut. And I want to do an Arcana check on that.
Okay.
I have a deck of cards too.
That is 18.
18. As you look at it, you can see that the nail isn't piercing any of the cards. It's just somehow, even though you can see it going through the whole deck and pinning it shut, it's only through the shell outside of it. This is definitely a magic item of some particular power. You're not sure what, but you can sense extreme power coming from it.
Okay.
It's probably nothing.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Sure. So you guys wake up, and it's fairly early in the morning, but you are rested. So you can be back at full health. Any of you who were hit like trucks last night. And the forest seems fairly harmless in the daylight. Are you getting back on the road and heading towards Bree?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I need everybody except for Seth to make me a con check really quick.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
17.
17,
13.
13. Liza?
7.
Brotisserie and Liza, you guys literally can't help but exclaim as Seth walks past at the smell. Erdry, you can hold it in, but it does make you curl your face like, ugh.
Holy fuck.
What's the problem? What's going on here?
You.
You smell like shit, dude.
Erdry
Did you
said-
just roll in like all the ball sack stuff?
No, I did a little bit of the whatever weed Erdry found, and he said it was fine.
You did weed?
Yeah.
Doesn't smell like it.
You know what? Just settle down.
Whatever. You probably snuck off again and just rolled in all the ball juice.
Seth, I want you to roll me a. What would be the best one here? We'll say wisdom.
Okay. 19.
19. Your tabaxi instincts did make you kind of want to roll in that stuff. But you've got control of that. You didn't go do it, but even when he's bringing it up, you're kind of like, so who cares if I would have rolled in it? Like, it's not that bad. I don't even hate the smell all that much. The real problem is all the sheep urine. That's what you dislike, really. Rolling in the body of a dead animal, that doesn't even bug you, really.
Yeah.
So, with that, you guys get back on the road. Still just walking, no rush, right?
Yeah, we have however long before this old man. It's like
Oh,
You've got
Randall.
2 days still.
meet me in 2 years at some pony place, whatever.
As you walk along the road, you see a small pony approaching with a person who immediately gets off the road and is staring at you from the tree line.
I bet he thinks you stink.
Maybe.
I
Yes.
wave.
Sorry
wave?
about this guy.
It ducks lower. It looks like another halfling.
You okay, bud? I'm just gonna try yelling at him.
It goes farther into the woods.
Cool. Good intimidation techniques. We're never gonna meet anyone wherever we are.
You said his
Yeah.
horse was right there, right?
Yeah.
I want to look in the pouches. Is there like anything to search on the horse?
Yeah, there's a couple saddlebags there.
I want to search the saddlebags.
You find 50 gold, 72 silver, and a bunch of food. There's like maybe a dozen scones, 4 wheels of cheese, and a little, a medium-sized, probably fist-sized set of spices for cooking.
I am going to take. I'm not a monster, guys. I'm gonna take half of everything.
Okay.
Actually, fuck this. I'm just gonna get on the horse.
Okay.
Cool, you got a
You-
tiny horse.
It's a pony, by the way, so it's fairly small. It can
Okay,
hold
I'm
you
not-
just fine. But
Why are your
it's-
feet touching the ground? Wouldn't it be
Well-
easier to walk?
I kind of underestimated the size of this thing. I'm gonna get off and I'm just gonna grab the pony butt and start walking it.
Okay. The eyes from the tree line don't move, and they stay there until you guys are quite a ways away. Then you see the figure get back to the road and run the other way.
You just stole that poor guy's pony.
He started it.
He didn't do anything.
You don't know that.
Maybe it was a seeing eye pony. He might be a blind man. Good job.
That guy was clearly a bad person.
No, he wasn't. He just
Everybody
couldn't-
roll me perception really quick.
He just couldn't stand Seth's smell.
25.
14.
23.
Anybody got below 11?
I did.
Rotisserie. Rotisserie, for a moment, when you look at the pony, you can see a clear service pony vest on it. And then you make out that it's not. It's just some straps to hold the packs on. But for a second, you were pretty sure it was a seeing eye pony. It does, however, have a "Do not pet me, please" sign on its side.
Oh, I'm gonna grab that.
Okay.
I'm gonna hang it on Seth.
How?
I don't know. I have rope.
Okay. Seth, do you allow him to hang a sign on you?
I guess.
Okay. You have a sign, a pony-sized sign on your chest that says "Do not pet me."
Good. I don't want anybody to pet me anyway. Thanks, Brotisserie.
I'm just holding my breath like the whole time I'm near you.
I'm going to try to give Brotisserie a hug.
Now get the fuck back.
Dex contest.
15.
15.
Oh.
You don't hug him.
Oh, I saw it, so I get advantage. That's a 24.
Damn.
Ooh.
hate
You
hugs.
don't hug him. He just stiff arms your face. But you know he really does want to hug. You just got to surprise him.
I'll get you later, pal.
You stay back.
You guys are making quick work of the road. You're under the impression it's not super well traveled. There's no big furrows from wagons, but it is kept very clean. There's a clear road line where the grass starts. And as you go, you get into some hilly terrain, not necessarily mountains, but definitely hills. And you're sort of wandering along that, and you can hear some various, what would be the right word? Scurrying in the hills around you. Can everybody roll me perception really quick?
Hell yeah. Ooh, 27.
22.
26.
16.
Okay, everybody who got above a 16. I don't know who all got 16. I heard somebody did.
I got 16.
You got 16? Okay, everybody who got above a 16, you guys see that there is something or a couple somethings up on a path, maybe 100 feet up this sort of cliff face. And there's some things up there. They're not looking down at you, but the rocks that they're knocking down are there. Anybody who got above a 22?
Yeah.
26.
Just Seth?
Seth and Liza.
Okay, Seth and Liza. Seth and Liza, you guys look up and you see that it's a sort of fucked up looking orc. It's really gangly, skinny. It has large, gross eyes, and it's riding on what looks to be a somewhat sickly wolf dog thing that's probably a little bigger than the pony that Erdry just stole. And there's two more just like it, and they're on the path up above you guys. They seem to be outfitted with bows, swords, arrows, and you don't know where they're headed, but they don't look nice.
Monsters.
Rotisserie is one of those Dormarcus.
It doesn't look like Dora Marcus. They have arms.
Oh. True.
Erdry, you can see him up there now as well, once they pointed out.
And it was just rocks falling. They weren't pushing rocks on us.
No, it's just as they walked along the edge of the cliff, it knocked some rocks down.
Oh.
Not big boulders or anything, just rocks.
What if we don't mess with those guys?
How about we just keep going forward?
Are they menacing us?
No, they don't even seem to see you guys.
Oh, good.
Let's just keep going.
Let me double check that. Yeah, they don't see you guys, as far as you can tell.
But like, that's more dangerous than the little guys that Erdry keeps stealing from. So keep an eye out.
I only stole once.
Yeah, I mean, Seth's been peeping in their windows.
Yeah. Well.
And you guys continue on out of the hills. You quickly diverge paths from the upper cliff face path. And as you come out of the hills, you can see a town laid out before you. Not a city by any means, more of a hamlet. But there is a sign that says, "Welcome to Bree, population 145.
Ooh, that's a small little place, guys.
There's a large gate out front with a wooden palisade that seems to surround the town. You'll have to go through the gatehouse, and as you approach, a narrow slit opens, and you hear a, "What the fuck are you?" You hold on right there. And that is where we will end episode 17 of the Drunken Argonauts Origins campaign.
Hell yeah.
We hope to hear from you guys soon, and see you next episode. Bye.
Literally right when I pee.